Hi everyone, it's Annie and Hixie. It has been 12 months since the last walk in the park for Fight Parkinson's and 12 months since we have last done an interview about Dad's progression with Parkinson's. So we thought it would be a good time before the walk to have a little chat about how it's going and to give some more details about Walk in the Park.
Thank you to everyone who has donated or is walking. It's a great effort so far, but hopefully we can get across that 10,000 mark. Just a reminder that Fight Parkinson's, this is probably their major fundraiser for the year. They provide health services, education and support to the Parkinson's community. They do a fantastic job, and again, this is their major fundraiser, so it's important for them to get the funding to continue those services, which is so important, particularly for those people that are first diagnosed, when your head's spinning and you don't really know where to go, and you Google searching things, and yeah, no, it's good to have Fight Parkinson's there backing you up.
Yeah, for sure. And you found a sense of community there as well with other people.
Absolutely, yeah.
Who also have Parkinson's. Fight Parkinson's has also been a great sense of community for friends and family of someone with Parkinson's. We've made quite a few friends and family friends with other people who are going through similar things, which is fantastic to be able to share those stories and have that sense of community as well. So for those who don't know a lot about PD, Parkinson's disease, can you give us a little snippet about what it involves?
Yes, so for some reason the body stops producing enough dopamine, and the dopamine's a chemical that sends the messages through the body about your movements, particularly your gait and your foot movements, that sort of thing. It also impacts on the rigidity, getting rigid, and stiffness, that sort of thing. Again, we don't know why it stops producing enough, but the fact is it does, and the main treatment so far has been drugs, which is levodopa. Yeah.
So how has your Parkinson's progressed in the last 12 months?
Well, I'm probably one of the lucky ones in the sense that the progression has been, I guess, on average. So the clawing of the hands got worse. I've got some dystonia in the toes, my left side, my left foot.
What is dystonia? Sorry?
Dystonia is the curling up of the toes,
yep.
and or fingers, but in my case it's toes.
Uh-huh.
So I get that. Particularly as the drugs start to wear off, that's when I really start to notice these things.
Yep.
My gait changes, and more recently I've started to notice my voice not projecting as well, saliva control, things like that, which are classic Parkinson's symptoms.
Yep.
Starting to creep in, but again, I try and address those with a lot of exercise and that sort of thing.
Yeah. So what kind of exercise have you been doing?
So I've got a program involving Pilates, some yoga, a lot of walking, and I do an exercise program at a place called Steps in East Melbourne. So
yeah.
It's been really helpful.
Fabulous. So out of all the symptoms of Parkinson's, which one have you been finding the most frustrating, or do you think will be the most frustrating in your progression?
On the physical side, I'm a believer in the exercise program, so I think I can sort of live with that, if you like. The voice and the saliva control needs a bit of work, but I think what's probably underestimated a little bit, and probably I'm a bit wary of, is just the mental side of it. So I've mentioned apathy in the past.
Can you give us a refresher of what apathy is?
Oh, just things that I used to get really excited about, I don't get as excited these days.
Yeah.
I guess I do get mood swings, but at the same time, I feel like I flatline in my moods. And that can actually be reflected physically as well, because the face starts to take a bit of a glazed sort of look, and people wondering whether you're actually even listening to them, you're even on the same planet. So I'm not really sure where that leads to. I'm not really sure where or how I can control that. So
yeah.
The physical side, as I mentioned before, I feel like even though I'm out of control, I can manage that to a certain extent, but yeah. I guess going forward, it's probably that mental aspect that I'm a bit wary about, or wary about how I can manage it. But other than that, as I said, the progression's been average, so to speak, and hopefully that continues to be the case.
Completely, yeah. Beautiful. Well, that kind of wraps things up of what we wanted to get across. Just so everyone is aware, we have 3 locations for the Walk in the Park this year. We are doing Mum and Dad are up in Noosa with a crew up there. Lockie and Georgie and their partners will be at Fed Square at 10:30 a.m. for the walk. And then I will be in Euroa with a bunch of family and friends, and we're meeting at the Magpie at 9:30 a.m. for the walk as well. So if you would like to support us, you're more than welcome to donate, and we are so close to the 10K. We would love to have more people come and walk with us as well. So if any of those locations suit you, please join. And the link is in my bio, and we would love to see you all there. And hopefully we can get to that 10K.
Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.